Guys, welcome back to Mima's Crafts and Chaos. Hey, I got this mold, and I've had it for a couple weeks now. It's kind of been, I don't know, it's a lot of resin to screw up, so I've kind of been holding off on it. But I've been watching Mary at Jelly Bean Crafts, and I haven't seen her do this mold yet, but she has the frogs that we all have. And she done a really cool effect. And I thought, if that looks that good on that smaller frog, it should look spectacular on this bigger frog. So I decided that's what I'm going to do. So if you want to go check out her video, it's labeled Mind-Blowing Resin Effects Brings Two Frogs to Life. And you need to, if you haven't already watched it, you need to watch it. She does some really cool things with her frogs. Anyway, so right now we're going to put some eyes in our frog, some cabochon eyes. If I can find my... Oh, well, I guess I'll have to use a different one. I usually have my little one, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. I found it. You just have to look past all the other junk. Okay, so I want to make sure I get these right in the right spot. So this is a little trick that Julie from Pouring Your Heart Out taught us all, to line up where your pupil is in your cabochon eye. I usually put them in so that the cabochon eyes are going this way, but I seen a picture of a frog the other day, and it was actually going up and down, a live frog. So I think I'm going to try it that way this time, just to see how it looks. And hopefully it does good. Hopefully, and this is a little easier to get these eyes in. Want a bubble in there. So I'm just going to put a little drop of that in there. Get me some tweezers. Well, maybe I won't need tweezers. I don't know. I probably should have my gloves on for this, but I forgot. I hope I got that in a good spot. Okay, I'm just going to kind of push it down in there a little bit. Kind of a big area. I believe these are the 12 millimeter eyes, if I remember right. Get that. I'm just going to get them to stay with like 10 or so seconds on each side. And then I'm going to put it in my UV lamp and give it longer. So the other thing that I'm going to do is we're going to put some pearls in the toes. And I'm going to stick them down with UV resin too. And then I want to put a layer of clear in here. I might put a tad of crushed crystal in it. I haven't decided that yet. She just uses plain clear in hers, and it's to get, you want that in there so you can get kind of a mirror effect. You don't want, we want it to look, well, you can't say it any better than mirror effect, I guess. So we're going to do that, and then I'll let that cure, and then we'll come back for the next steps. But for these ones, we're just going to get these in here. And after you get these in, you got to be careful not to move your mold around too much, because it will pop those eyes right out of there. and then you have to start all over, and that's no fun. Done it lots. Okay, then I'm just going to put a little drop in each toe. And I've got these pretty green beads here. Let's try not to lose them. I'm just trying to push them down in there a little bit just so that I don't have any air bubbles under them or anything. Give them a quick little shot here, and then when we stick it under the light, they'll all get cured more. All right, I'll put you on a fast forward for this, and then I'll be back when I'm done with this. Okay, so I got all these glued in and everything, UV resin in. Mixed me up 3 ounces. I did mix in a little bit of crushed crystal. I'm using the Lex Resin epoxy resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I want to just make a spot here in his belly. For, like we were talking, the mirror effect. Got a black spot or something right there. So teeny, I don't know if you'd notice it. Got it. I wasn't sure how much I would need, but I want to make sure it's full enough that and he is a little bit different shape than our normal frogs we use, so that looks like it's going to be perfect. I kind of want it to go up in his head a little bit more, but some right there. I don't know. It really needs to, but I could tip him just a tiny bit. Let's put a stick under his rear. Just a little bit, just enough to get it up in his head, just a tiny bit more. Let's see. Ah, come on. Oh my gosh. Charlie Brown would say, good grief. Okay. All right. That just kind of moved it up in his head just a little bit, but it's still good down here. Just add just a tad more. Okay. And we still got almost 2 ounces left. So we'll have to find something to put that in, but I'll find something to put it in and see where it goes from there. Okay, be back when this cures up, and then we'll move on to our second step. Okay, this is all cured up. So I put some UV resin in this little bottle with the needle tip on it. I hope this needle tip works for me. The few times I've tried these needle tips, I can't get anything out of them. So we will see if this works. And what I did was I didn't want it really runny, but I didn't want it really thick. So what I did was I put high viscosity and the hard type resin or UV resin in there. So hopefully it works okay. I have mixed them before, but never like this. And I kind of gave it a stir. I've twirled it around. I'm hoping that we don't have a lot of little bubbles coming up in there. I don't know where I have this lighter that maybe we can hit some bubbles with if we need to. Okay, so what she did, what Mary did from Jelly Bean Crafts, is she just made designs down in here, cured it as she went, and then we're gonna take some of the Let's Resin Chameleon Flakes. What I've done is I've taken, there's 6 different colors. Actually, there's 8 different colors. I don't know how to count. And I actually took them, and I actually had 2 sets of these. So I took one whole set and dumped it all together. So it kind of gives you a little bit of every color, so I don't have to sit there and try to, we're going to see how it looks. But anyway, we're going to start up here in its head, if we can. I don't want to tip it, but I got to hold it up so that I can get in there. Maybe if this is going to come out. It's really hard to get up in there because of the nose. Okay, that's not going to work. I got to wipe that out. That didn't look good. Jeez, that scared me. Okay, wipe that out. Maybe, this is going to be hard up in this nose. Come on, come out, come out, come out, wherever you are. I don't know if I like that either. I'm trying. I also got to try not to loosen up my resin under there. Maybe we... make some dots and some squiggly lines or something. Try to get up there the best I can. Let me cure that. I gotta have a little bit brighter light. Sorry, guys. I try to have my light not so bright because it causes lots of glare, but it also takes away from my what I'm doing here. Oh, here's my little light. Let me cure that so it doesn't go anywhere on us. I couldn't tell if it had bubbles or not in it. I can't see up under there. I'll put you on a quick fast forward. That kind of shows you what I'm doing. I'm just making dots and squiggly lines. Have that all cured, stuck it under my lamp to cure it even longer. I don't think my paste is going to stick to the cured resin, which I know it won't, but I'm going to just put some alcohol on here. So, or not my paste, my flakes. I didn't need it up in here. I don't know why I sprayed it up in there. All right. Need a little bit. Let's get some tweezers here. So we can just put some of this in here. Just kind of drop it all around. I probably have way more than I need, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. I think I want this one. I'm just gonna burnish it in the best I can. Ugh. All right, I will go get some resin mixed up. See if I can guess. I'm not super good at guessing. But we'll see if I can guess. So I will get resin mixed up and I'll be right back. All right, I mixed up 10 ounces. I hope it's enough, but wanted to show you. So this is it, all the colors. I had mixed it together. That's all, and that's backed in white. Then, get in there. This is the same, all the colors together, backed in black. So hopefully that's what our frog will turn out to be like. So I'm going to pour this in really slow so we don't get any bubbles, because I can't really spray alcohol in there. I'm going to pour it over my stick to kind of break up bubbles if there's any in there. I did run this through my vacuum chamber, and I can already see that 10 ounces is not going to be enough. You know, I should have went with my gut and mixed up more, but I don't know how much this frog takes, but obviously it's a lot. All right, well, I won't bring you back to fill him up all the way. I will just mix up some more, and then I'll be back for the demold. All right, our frog is all cured up. Got a lot of overpour here. We're gonna take care of. I just hope that he looks good when he comes out. I've never unmolded this one, so I don't know how hard it is. Let's see if we can get all the toes loosened up. Jeez, this is going to be a struggle. Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Oh my. I don't have any dotting tools with a giant thing on it. I want to poke a hole in my silicone. Oh, got some sharp edges on him. Good grief. He is definitely... Oh. There we go. All right. His head out, maybe. He's being shy. Okay. Here we go. I'm scared. But if he doesn't look good, that's a lot of resin. Oh, he actually looks really fun. Interesting. They seem okay without the glare. Turn the light off and see if you can see him better. Oh yeah. Pretty cool. His eyes, got his eyes in the right spot. I was worried about that. There's been lots of times that I've went to put the eyes in and I've got them in the wrong spot, but they actually look really good. So when I looked up, I was worried about eyes. So I looked up last night. I was going through frog eyes. And you know, they actually, depending on the frog, some of them go horizontal, some of them go vertical. Some of them are even round pupils. So I guess when it comes to frogs, I guess it's however you want to put them in. So anyway, he actually looks pretty good. I like him. So we do, like I said, we do have a lot of cleanup to do on him. So I was going to show you, this is the one I did a long time ago when I first seen her video. He actually turned out really cool. I actually got the, you know, when I did the top, the first part, I actually got it up in here too, so that there was a little on his thighs. I guess with this one, if you just, man, actually did get myself pretty good. I guess you could pour the resin up a little further, but I did do some of the UV resin up on his arms up there a little bit. So there's you can kind of, you guys probably can't see it, but there's a little bit of crushed crystal in that. You can see the sparkle. You hold it sideways. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I think he turned out pretty good. Pretty cute. Not bad. Well, I will get him all cleaned up. I'll get you some pictures at the end. And, oh, I wanted to show you, this is what I had left over from the black when I finished pouring him. So I poured this pig. I just dusted the mold with the same stuff. But it's kind of funny. It's this, no, I'm wrong. This was the one that was the pink. I think it was the pink violet or something like that. Let me look. I decided to not use the exact same thing on him. It was the, of course, the, oh, I throw it on the ground. I think this one was the pink purple. And then this one was the pink olive. So yeah, I did the hippo in the pink olive and this one in the purple pink. And then this is all of the colors mixed together. So, oh look, I forgot that we put the little pearls in his toes. Those turned out good. The green pearls. So, anyway, just thought I'd show you those really quick that I did those too. I gotta pick this up. It's driving me crazy. So, anyway, you know, it's not my channel unless there's some type of chaos. So anyway, don't forget to embrace your chaos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.